This program contains discussions of real crimes, death, and other sensitive subject matter that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Broad daylight. A parking lot in Maryland. What you're about to witness is truly shocking.
No, I don't have nothing to do. I'm sorry, you can call the police. Get away from me.
You ain't gonna do nothing but get yourself in trouble.
That's why she recorded.
Hey! Get the off her, you asshole!
Cell phone footage captures a young mother's final moments before she's gunned down.
Don't you hurt her! Hey! Leave her alone! Oh my God! Oh! He shot her!
The video went viral, shocking the nation. So why is her accused killer still on the run?
You can report tips to Metro Crime Stoppers or contact the Baltimore County Police Department at the number on your screen.
This is Subscribe Crime.
Shakeia Allen was just 27 years old, a devoted daughter, a big sister, and most importantly, a mother to her young daughter, Storm.
Shakeia was someone who is very adventurous. Definitely, I wouldn't classify her as a homebody. She loved to, go out and have her fun. Of course, spending time with Storm.
Waiter!
What is it?
Oh, what you doing?
Then give somebody else some food.
Oh, okay, thank
Please don't call me.
Don't call you again?
She was a beautiful spirit. She really was. She was fun. She was amazing to talk to. I could talk to her about anything. I loved that.
On social media, Shakeia seemed happy, posting videos and having a great time with her boyfriend, Amir Johnson.
Damn, little lady. You sure can't put it away.
To friends and family, they were an image of love, a boyfriend and girlfriend building a life together.
I first met Amir, I believe, at her place, and my first impression of him was that, he was a normal guy. I thought he was quiet, but there was no immediate red flags. It seemed like he made my sister happy, he made her laugh. So there was no alarm bells upon that first meeting, and even the ones that came after that.
Shoulders, knees, shoulders, go.
But behind the smiles, trouble was building, and in time, the relationship would take a dangerous turn. As Shakeia tried to move forward with her life, Amir became more controlling.
I want to know, is it a bad thing to go through something and want to go through something alone? Is it wrong for you to be isolated? You don't get that? You can't be isolated? Why do everybody make that seem like it's a problem to want to go through something and deal with it alone? Why can't people just go ahead and be isolated? And why can't if you're trying to elevate your life and stuff like that, why you can't separate yourself from your old crowd and it's no hard feelings or anything, but it's I'm just trying to upgrade my life.
He would sometimes pop up where she was at and didn't want nobody to look at her, didn't want nobody to say nothing to her. And I said, yo, you can't control my goddamn child. Yo, she's her own person. And I'm like, yo, that's some stalker shit.
He was very possessive.
According to reports, he tracked her phone, followed her to social outings, and even placed a tracker on her car. The situation escalated. On August 17, 2023, both Shakeia and Amir filed domestic violence complaints against each other. The judge granted temporary protective orders, but later dismissed them when neither appeared in court. Tensions didn't go away. By February 2024, police were called to a domestic incident between Shakeia and Amir. Amir was charged with misdemeanor assault and given a court date, but Amir would never show. That court date was set for April 29th, just 8 days after Shakeia would be killed. April 21st, 2024, the parking lot of Shakeia's Baltimore apartment complex. A cell phone camera captured what happened next. Shakeia can be heard telling Amir, "I have a restraining order on you."
I have a restraining order on you.
Call the police. That's my police.
It was just horrific. It's just one of those things that puts a pit in your stomach to hear your sister sound so scared and desperate. And I just know that she was thinking of Storm.
That's why she recorded.
Hey! Get the off her, you asshole! Leave her the alone, I'm calling the cops! Come here, girl!
Moments later, she cries out,
Come here!
"He's got a gun."
Don't you hurt her! Hey!
Then Amir Johnson opens fire. As the gunfire rang out, neighbors frantically called 911.
Oh my God, should I call him?
I'm calling him.
Advising that a female has been shot. One Whitehall Place, Victim is a black female, 20 years of age. Another caller called in and said that they saw black males or a do-rag and a black shirt. Shoot the woman.
The suspect still on scene.
Sounds like the male party ran. He's got the gun in his hand.
Witnesses later described the terrifying scene. One of them, Jessica Hayostek, remembered the moment the shots echoed through the complex.
And I heard like pop, pop, pop. And then I saw a guy walking very casually with a gun in his hand.
Like, I hated knowing that she was so scared in her last moments. And I hated knowing that she tried to get away. She tried to get away and he ran after her in broad daylight. He had no heart, heartless. That was just pure evil.
The disturbing footage circulated widely and ignited the Justice for Shakeia movement.
Shakeia's story is more than just a viral video. Behind every headline is a family left shattered and a daughter who will grow up without her mother.
In the chilling aftermath of the shooting, Amir sent a text to Shakeia's father, Nakia, at 4:52 p.m. It read, "Good knowing you, Jack."
And I was like, what the that mean?
Nakia had no idea the horrors that had just unfolded, or that his daughter was already gone. Confused, he responded within seconds, simply writing back, "Huh?" It was a cruel message that turned unspeakable violence into a twisted farewell, leaving the family shattered forever.
To this day, sometimes it still doesn't feel real.
I miss her every day and I talk to her every day. It hasn't been a day that ain't go by that I don't talk to her.
Amir is facing a list of charges, including murder in the first degree.
Oh, I hope he gets life in prison so he can sit every day and really face the consequences of his actions, because there's no way he should be able to get away with this. He's been free way too long. Death penalty is way too easy. You need to actually be punished and suffer in jail for what you did.
Damn, man, I can't front, dog. I miss you like a motherfucker, man.
It's been well over a year since Shakeia's murder, and Amir Johnson is still on the run.
Despite the crime being captured on video, the case remains unsolved. A reward has been offered, but just $2,000. To Shakeia's family, that number feels like an insult.
I said, was that like any reward or anything? And at that time, it was $1,500. But then he said he's reaching out to some people, that whoever it is that they reach out to for rewards, and they just put up another $500. And I say, wow, just $500. And I was like, well, what can I do? And he was like, well, nothing right now, and we'll get back with you. And he never said nothing else about it since then. To me, it's very insulting, because it's like you saying that her life is only worth $2,000.
I just wish that they would search for him like it was their own daughter, their own child. Imagine, this happened to you, how you would want someone to find the person that did that to your sister, your daughter, whoever is, close to you. I just wish that they could put way more pressure, because we know that they are capable of it. There are many cases where this would have never happened. It would have been solved, and getting the public on it and the public also applying pressure to the police department matters so much, because it helps make significant progress in cases like this where you see things fizzle out. And, I think a lot of people probably also assume that he was caught, and I think that's also a big part of the problem as well.
Just months after Shakeia's murder, another killing made national headlines. On December 4th, 2024, United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was gunned down in a similar brazen daylight attack, also caught on camera. Within days, the suspect, Luigi Mangione, was captured. The case received widespread coverage and swift action. And now, headlines have been filled with yet another case: the murder of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. His accused killer, Tyler Robinson, was captured in days. Amid the manhunt for Kirk's killer, the FBI announced a $100,000 reward for information leading to the arrest. By the end, that reward had swelled to more than $1.1 million. The response was immediate. News outlets devoted hours of programming. Law enforcement poured resources into the investigation. And the swift arrest sent a message: when power and fame are involved, justice moves fast. For Shakeia's family, the contrast is impossible to ignore. While wealthy and high-profile victims receive national attention and rapid results, Shakeia's case, despite being caught on video, remains unsolved more than a year later. Adding to the family's frustration is how the investigation has been handled.
Well, honestly, I think that they can do a way better job than what they're doing, and they can also start with communicating with me and at least come to see me. You could have even had me come to the station. I don't even know what station he's at. I don't know any information about him, what station's he at, because he never said, well, okay, this is the police station where I work at or whatever, or office building. I don't know anything. I would like for him to just come and talk to me as a parent, because he's a parent himself. So you would figure from one parent to another that just like, I'm gonna communicate and talk more. And I want to know more about this $2,000, and I want to know what are they actually doing to try to find him, because there's so much CCTV, and I'm like, he hasn't popped up anywheres. They got me wondering, like, what, he had enough money to get his face changed or something? 'Cause I'm like y'all can't find him and he's on video.
The lack of investigation is definitely really frustrating, and that's why it's definitely our hopes to remind people we do still care. We miss her. We feel her absence every day. We might not of course talk about it every day, but we feel it every day. It's not something that's always easy to bring up. For me personally, I'm supposed to have 7 sisters. I've always had her, so I feel that hole, where my sister is supposed to be every single day. And the least we could do is get justice for her, is how I feel, because I know if it was any one of us, she'd be fighting hard every day, for us. So that's how I feel.
For Nakia and Shanay, the fight is not over. They want Shakeia's story to stay in the public eye, and they're asking for help. The family has set up a GoFundMe to increase the reward and to support Shakeia's daughter, Storm.
But again, for the GoFundMe, it's just to bump it up more than just some $2,000. And I want to do something for Storm, because she was in her daughter's life. She was a good mom.
Share Shakeia's story. Support her family and help keep the pressure on.
Let's honor Shakeia Allen by doing everything we can to bring Amir Johnson to justice. This is Subscribe Crime.